Gabriel Mosta. Very personal. In the building.
You are my fire, the one desire. You are, you are, you are, you are. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is Wahura Kabutha in the building. Yeah. Today's shout out goes to Paulina Mgala. Shout out to you, Tanzania, representing Tanzania. Yeah, Tanzania. Well, we have somebody in the studio, Aspirations, outside watching us record this video. Her name is Mama Jimmy. For those of you who may not know her, she was an active member of my YouTube channel, especially when I started. And today she's just come to make an appearance and just look around at what is happening. I know people have been asking about where I've been, what I've been up to, but that is basically none of your business. At the same time, I have really missed you guys. I think about you. I do play about you. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Look at this woman. Look at her. A grown woman. Look at you. Until you're even being nominated for things. Until they're being awards. Hey! You know, I never talk like this about other people apart from myself. But this one, I had to say. This one was a must. But don't feel too hot, my dear, because I'm still hotter than you. That's a fact. So just relax. Relax. Let's just start this video. Let's just start this story time. So this was the summer of 2017. I just finished my undergraduate, like my final exams, and I was going to graduate in a month. Yay! Yay! So it's about mid-June, somewhere there. Long story short, I was looking for an internship, just, to get some little money. Hey,
all I really want to see is the money. I don't really need a thing, I need the money. All a bad bitch need is the money.
So I started the application process and I applied through my university. For those of you who may not know, I studied in Newcastle University. So I applied through the careers student portal application thing. Fun tip, by the way, just like to note down below for anyone who's studying abroad or wants to study abroad and wants to look for a job. Point is, I advise you to apply through the university careers team because you find that those companies are specifically looking for employees who are students in the uni. Also, you are least likely going to be exploited, especially when the university has your back. So the university will be there to be like, okay, is she working the right amount of hours? Are you guys paying her on time? Things like those, which is perfect, especially for a student and especially if you're working in a foreign country and you are not sure how the rules work. So it's good to apply through the university. Anyway, my only issue was the application process. When you're applying for a job and then they ask those dumb questions of, why do you want to work here? I gotta work to get money. That's why I'm working here. Can we talk about capitalism? Yeah? And then they had some questions like, what have you learned from your mistakes? And I'm like, what? What have I learned from my mistakes? Wow. Okay. I guess they ask these questions as employers to filter out non-serious people, which makes sense. It's your company. Ask what you gotta ask. Let's call this business Cloud. Wahura! Again. And you see the stupidity never left. You got to. Plus sparkling, shining, bright like a diamond. Eh? Stupid. Okay, but can you not interrupt me? I'm filming. So this business Cloud sent an email saying that, yeah, come for the first interview. And I'm like, oh, cool, sour. And then at the bottom there, they addition that I should do a presentation, prepare a 5 to 10 minute presentation, just talking about their social media platform. I analyze their social media platform, come up with recommendations, and, I guess just prove myself of why I should get this job. I went in on this presentation like I was applying to Google. The interview is at 10:30. Cool. They've sent me the postcode of where their offices are. Problem number one: their offices are in the outskirts of this city of Newcastle, and I was in Newcastle, like the city center. Their offices are like outside the city center. I don't have a car. And then the thing with uni is that I lived in the city center, so everything was walking distance. I learned how to use a bus like in my third year. I never used buses. I'd just be walking around, at most use a car, but we'll figure it out. So as usual, what am I relying on? Google Maps. So these Cloud offices are like 30 minutes away by bus. The bus stop is like 10 minutes away. So I said, Sawa, I'm going to make sure I'm in the bus stop by 9:30 so that I get to this place by 10. And then those 30 minutes, anything can happen. Trust and believe. Whatever silliness life may throw at me, I'll have 30 minutes leeway, you know? So Wahura, you're safe. You're good. Don't worry about it. So I made it to the bus stop at 9:30. The bus that I was supposed to take was at stop S. So I'm seeing bus stop P, Q, R, U, V. Why would you skip bus stop S and T? Problem number 2, there is no one to ask. There is no official. Guess what Google Maps is telling me? You have arrived. Oh, Wahula. Your wife is very stupid. Very stupid. The bus stop area was linear. Is that the word? Straight. Like they were just buses. Here were the buses. I'm not gonna waste more time here figuring out where this bus stop is. Do you know, I said 15 minutes. The good thing about Newcastle, or the more north of England that you go, is that people are very they're so friendly. The more north, the more south you go. Go and Denny. So I saw this lady with black short hair and she had her headphones in. I'm like, wow, damn it. This is hella awkward because I'm gonna interrupt her. She chucks her headphone and I'm like, hi, do you know where bus stop S is? This is what pissed me off. Do you know where this bus stop was? So you know how those other bus stops were here, yeah? Bus stop S was on this other corner. Yani, it was behind this building, just down kidogo. But it was hidden by some... It was hidden. I can't remember what it was hidden by, but it was hidden. Supposed to take bus number 22. Cool. Guess what had happened? The bus literally had just left. Number 22, the last one, had... Ilikuwa tu meenda. If I had asked earlier, I would have gotten it. Wherever. The bus comes and it's about 9:54 there. Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hands. And it was going to be about £2.70. I had £3, like £3 coins. I didn't have change. So as I'm paying, the bus driver is like, no, we don't have change. Great. So now you want to keep my 30 pence. So, but at the same time, there are many times I've used the bus and the coin machine doesn't work, so I don't end up paying. So it's a balance of life. So the farther out we drive, the less activity there is. It's just like fields of grass on one side, and on this other side, there's just like a few residential areas and offices. In other words, no witnesses in case of kidnap nation or mad things happening out here. It's now about 10:15 and I'm getting off at the next stop. For some reason, we ended up reaching faster. I think also it's because we didn't stop at every stop and the bus was fairly quite empty. So I get off at the next stop. Now I get off and we're on this side. So it was 2 lanes going this way and then some 2 flowers, plantations on this side, and then 2 lanes coming down this way. I get off on this side, it's just fields, and this other side is just offices. Now this is the thing that annoys me about roads in England, is the fact that you can't just cross anywhere. Like they've fenced the road in a way. I guess it's for order and cool, fair enough. I get it. But they fenced the road in a way where you have to walk like all the way up to where the crossing place is and then get to the other side. Yani, you don't just walk across the road the way unataka. Nah, you have to cross accordingly. You get what I'm saying? So I walked all the way up, got up there, pressed that thing, those 2 things for traffic lights. Then I wait for those green lights, but then there was no car, so anybody got time for all of that. Cross the road. Then I have to walk all the way back down, cross on this other side, and as I'm crossing, because I've taken so long, this bus that dropped me before drives back down. Again, I'm looking at Google Maps and it's saying you have arrived at your destination. So I'm a little bit confused because is my destination on the left or is it on the right? And I'm low-key panicking because it's about like 5 minutes before my interview. I wasn't on the face of the building. I couldn't read, yani, this building, it has this and this offices. I'm in the like an alley-ish. If it's not the left one, then I'll go to the right one. But let me go to the left one. I read quickly. I was looking for the name Cloud. I saw Cloud, and I get to the reception. I'm like, hi, I had an interview at 10:30. Whew! Not too long, a guy comes in, and he comes in. He's like, hi, are you Wahura? Come with me. So. And we enter this room that's like a boardroom. Like it had those boardroom desks, and there were 2 guys, a lady. I think it was a lady and another lady. I'm a lady and another guy. Okay, I'm sure that there was a lady. Whatever. There were 3 people there. So they tell me to sit on the other side, and there they are sitting. It just reminded me like they're the sharks and me, I'm like the catfish. So they explained to me that they're basically looking for someone to guide them in terms of their social media marketing and digital marketing, because in terms of that they had no idea where to start. There was the one guy who I had followed who was asking me questions, and then the other lady, and I don't know what this other person was just looking, I think it was a girl, yeah, it was a lady. Then this other lady was just looking at me, and this other one was writing. So everything went perfectly. In the afternoon, like at about 3 o'clock, they called me and they're like, yeah, we really liked your presentation and we would like it if you send it to us. We want to present it like to our boss. And I was like, oh cool, sawa. I'm not even bragging, but you know when you do a good job at something and you're like, that was me. So I was proud of the work that I had done. A few days later, let's say the interview is on a Tuesday, this is probably like Thursday, the uni actually calls me, not these guys, the uni calls me and it's like, hi, am I speaking to Wahura? And I'm like, yeah, unfortunately you didn't get the job, we just had back from Cloud and they've opted to go with someone else. And I'm like, oh, have they now? After, cool. You can steal all the ideas, but you won't execute it as well as I would. I ended up getting a better job over the summer, just a learning lesson. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. As usual, if you want to have a more intimate relationship with me, you can follow me on my social medias hats. Ola Kabutha on Instagram, hence, Hanswila. Balikiweni, milele na milele. Bye! Click these other videos, by the way, just click them. Watch. Watch these other ones. Watch all of them. Watch them all.